coming in. And they're off, jumping away for the Alncom conditions race, and down to fence at number 1. Quite slow in getting going. Doyen for a gin is a long way back in last, and takes that fence a good 12 lengths or so adrift of the other runners, who are being led by Potter's Party from Jimmil. Potter's Party, Jimmil landing in second place. And they're all across safely. Back in behind them is For One Night Only, who's in a light blue coloured jacket. Just up in behind, Largy Shark is now taken third as they prepare to turn out of the back straight for the first time. The grey horse is Furax, who races 3 lengths ahead of So They Say, and then 10 back to Doyen for a gin last of all. Over the road crossing and now uphill to the next plain fence. Well strung out field, being led by Ellie Calwood on board Potter's Party, who's over some 2 lengths to the good. All across safely. So They Say was a little bit sketchy at it at the back end of the field as they make the journey on up the hill and back on into the home straight for the first time. Potter's Party leading from Jimmil. Jimmil, the best turned out winner. Then Largy Shark in third. Fourth is For One Night Only. And they're being followed by Furax, and then a little break to So They Say, and last of all, Doyen for a gin. 15 to 20 lengths then covering top to tail as the leader, Potter's Party, up and over the first fence in the home straight nicely. From in second position, Jimmil, and then Furax over towards the near side of Largy Shark as they come up and over the next fence. The leading few just tightening ranks a little bit now, and they make the journey on to what will be the final fence in another circuit of the track. Potter's Party got quite warm beforehand, barely a length ahead now. From in second position, Largy Shark, who closes right up. We're back in third For One Night Only, then Jimmil and Furax. 6 or 7 lengths back off those is So They Say, and another 10 to Doyen for a gin. So out they go with just under a circuit of the track left in front of them in this Alncom conditions race. And with the lead, it is still Potter's Party, bowling along by around about 2 lengths, just opening up once again over Largy Shark in the orange cap, and over towards that one's inside is For One Night Only, as they now come to a plain fence. Jimmil jumping in fourth ahead of Furax, and then just beginning to lose touch with them now, So They Say, and completely tailed off, and maybe not going for too much further, Doyen for a gin, as the field now race on to another plain fence. And Doyen for a gin has indeed been pulled up. Over the next, and those who remain, with the exception of So They Say, are fairly tightly grouped, and now to the one and only open ditch. Potter's Party, Largy Shark jumping up well on the outside, and they're being followed by Jimmil, who is wider out of For One Night Only, then Furax, who hangs on to them, which at this stage is more than can be said for So They Say. They've moved through the completion of the opening circuit, and over the next fence. Potter's Party jumped that well from Largy Shark in second. 2 lengths away in third is For One Night Only, as they quickly approach the next. Furax in between horses, Jimmil out wide, and they are 12 lengths in front of So They Say, who continues on. Racing on now towards the end of the back straight, and with the lead it continues to be Potter's Party, giving a bold side here under Ellie Calwood and some half a length or so to the good. From in second position, Largy Shark, and they're being chased by For One Night Only, Furax, and Jimmil up towards the outside, and So They Say unable to get competitive this afternoon as they head on up the hill now towards the fourth from home. Potter's Party was just in front of Largy Shark. Jimmil looked to be a little less than fluent that time. Furax and For One Night Only are battling out third place at the moment as they begin the uphill climb, and So They Say carries on but remains a long way behind them as they're now galloping into the home straight. Less than half a mile to travel now, 3 more fences to jump, and Potter's Party in the noseband along the inside of Largy Shark. They are about 5 or 6 lengths ahead of in third place for one night only along the inside of Jimmil, then Furax, and So They Say. So heading down towards 3 out. Potter's Party's jumping well towards the inside, and that's keeping him in it. Largy Shark down the outer, trying to move on past. It is Largy Shark and Potter's Party. Largy Shark goes to the front, approaching 2 out. Largy Shark from Potter's Party, more than a length in it now. They are well clear of Jimmil back in third as they come down to the final fence, and Largy Shark opening up and gets over the final fence safely. From Potter's Party is now looking rather tired. Jimmil is back in third, then So They Say is finally passing rivals, but up towards the line. The prize will go back to Yorkshire here. Largy Shark wins it easily. From in second position, Potter's Party, with Jimmil holding on for third in front of So They Say. A break off those two for one night only, and Furax.